Welcome to another bonus video. Today I just have my regular co-commentator Krelix with me.
And I don't really belong here. I don't. Why am I even? Well, I guess I can hang around for a bit longer with you.
Yeah. The thing is that, as I found out, being an adult, scheduling things is really hard. Especially when there's no money involved, which means that I have a hard time getting my guest commentators in place, so instead I just got a hold of you.
Life is really hard without a Let's Play secretary.
Yeah, it is. I really gotta put those Let's Play bucks to good work.
all that money you've earned from your good work in the Let's Play business.
Let me tell you, being a forum mod, that's where you really find the big bucks.
Yeah, that's how you know you've got it made.
That's me.
So is that level just collecting meteorite beads?
Yep.
That's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it seemed like they changed back into meteorites over time? Okay.
No, I think that was just because the level was over.
So the level ends and then it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really poignant.
Or actually, I think it might just be that they stay bead meteorites for as long as the timer is running, and then once you run out of time, they turn back to regular meteorites, and then you might get hit.
So do the guests in Don Wall's apartment always have the same furniture?
You just put in their furniture for the first time, and then that's it.
Wow, they do not like home improvement whatsoever, do they?
No.
Jeez. I mean, they don't even have beds or anything. How can they even... Why do they even deal with this? The lives must be so boring. Just living for Kirby all the time?
I mean, well, first of all... And they're made out of yarn, so they probably don't need food.
You don't know that.
That also means that they don't have spines, so they don't need proper beds.
But Kirby hasn't had a spine anyway. Like, even when he wasn't yarn, he doesn't have a spine.
Yeah, I guess not. But he just has a bed for show.
That just gives me kind of the idea of what it would be like if there was a Kirby skeleton. What would it look like? I mean, you have to imagine that the Kirby can stretch into all sorts of shapes, so...
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you were playing co-op, this would be some pretty trippy stuff right now.
You gotta be paying a lot of attention in this level, because you actually need to get every single bead.
Oh, that's a first.
Yeah.
They're getting really strict for these last couple of ones, aren't they?
It's really... So the main game, like, by the end, the levels start getting pretty tough.
Yeah.
But man, once you get to the end of the, like, bonus levels, it gets legitimately really challenging.
But do the wallpapers and floor papers get even better, though?
No, they stay roughly on the same level.
I mean, that's the reason why we play these bonus levels.
Yeah.
To get the best wallpapers. I mean, I'm holding out for the Tron wallpaper. Where is it?
That would be cool.
Actually, what is your favorite, have you actually gotten your favorite, like, floor paper wallpaper for this game yet?
Oh man, we actually got it earlier on in this game. It's not really, like, that special, I just really like it. It's black with yellow stars.
Oh, is that the one we got just early in this right now? Because
Yeah.
I think I saw it and I was like, wow, that looks awesome.
Yeah, that's the one. I really like it.
Yeah, that one's really cool. It reminds me a lot of my my bedroom when I was about 8 years old. I had it decorated in all sorts of like space age kind of theme.
Nice.
I had like little stencils of planets and astronauts and comets going across, and it was blue carpeting, and it was beautiful.
That's cool.
Can I remake that bedroom in Kirby's Epic Yarn? That's the question.
I mean, the only limitation of this game is the limitations of your mind. And
That's
the
great.
limitation of the engine and gameplay mechanics and graphics. But that's all circumstantial.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep that in mind when I create a horrible green, yellow, red, and pink, pink upholstered furniture that truly speaks on my mind.
And that would just remind me of ice cream. When I was like 7-ish, I don't really know, we had to repaint my room because like the old paint was starting to like scratch off the wallpaper.
Yeah.
And we decided to paint it like Andy's room from Toy Story, where it had all the clouds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I was really upset by the time we were done, because the clouds are all like pretty big, and in Toy Story, like all the clouds on the wall are like really small, and there's a lot of them. And then my dad had to explain to me that there's like no way to paint all those really tiny clouds onto wallpaper.
So what you're saying is that Toy Story is basically an idealistic dream
Well,
that kids will never reach.
in Toy Story, it's probably just that it's an actual like printed wallpaper rather than having all those clouds painted on there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I like how Kirby's Epic Yarn brings the best conversations about room decoration.
Yeah.
But it comes with the territory. Well, that's great.
That is good, yeah. And oh, by the way, this is actually like a super hard stage because there's this water they have to contend with, and then also this parasol they have to pull up and down.
Oh, are they both timed?
Yes, they are. So it's really hard to get Carrie up there. Thankfully, if you get here fast enough, you have a lot of time to deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, and well, you're at the end, so that is really generous.
Mm-hmm.
I love how Carrie has a throne to sit on.
Yeah.
In every single world, she has her own throne. So is she basically the almighty ruler of the Yarn world?
Maybe, or maybe it's just a Coast Guard chair. It kind of looked like that too.
She does have one of those Royal Guard bears.
Yeah,
and she has a dinosaur slide, so she has some paleontological technology available to bring back the dinosaurs. So that's pretty royal. I imagine that's pretty expensive.
And she has an ice cream cupboard, which.
Well, all royalty loves some delicious desserts.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one really counts, but oh well.
Here's another good room decoration story for you.
Okay.
Until I was like 10, we just had carpeting in all the upstairs bedrooms.
Right.
But then we got it replaced with like a fake wooden tiled floor.
Fake wooden tile?
Yeah, it's like this sort of rubbery texture, but it's made to look like tiles, like wooden tiles.
Okay.
And it made me really sad because before that, I could always just walk upstairs without needing to wear socks. And once we got like the fake tiles put in, it was way too cold.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say, I always have that problem with wooden flooring. I don't like how cold it is. It makes every room I'm in feel so much less cozy and home-like.
Yeah.
It's like, you ever see those like pictures of millionaires' houses where the kitchen's just all like marble and tile and stuff?
Oh yeah.
I think those are like ugliest things.
Yeah, I'm not into marble tiles either.
Yeah, like if I was rich and I could make a house of whatever I wanted, I'd just make it small and cozy.
Yeah. Whenever I see like the thing that really gets me is when there's a really big room that has like marble tiled floors.
Yeah, I know,
just
right?
Like, man, I actually really don't want to be here right now, and I don't know why, but that's just how I feel about that.
No, I completely agree with you. It's awful.
Yeah.
I can't explain it either. Like, it attracts some people. I guess it's just because like it's big. It's a statement time, luxury. But to me, it just feels really not like a house at all. It might just be from how I grew up, really. In a small house, small room.
If you ask me, that's just marble madness.
Are you spoiling your next LP?
Oh, yeah, totally, dude. I'm gonna do a marble
That's right.
Game mega thread.
That's right.
Another, like, home deco story that was, like, roughly around the same time as, like, the fake tiles, I guess.
Okay.
We used to have, like, a wooden floor in the downstairs, just like in the living room.
Okay, yeah.
And it was, like, really old and bad, so I would always get splinters off of it.
Oh.
And then eventually we got it replaced with better tiles.
After the 50th time you injured your foot.
Yeah.
That's awful.
And I refuse to wear shoes downstairs. Or in the house at all, really.
The only fun thing I really find about wooden flooring is the slidiness when it's been freshly polished. So just so you're just wearing like socks and you just slide all around. That is fun, to be fair.
I remember once, because occasionally I would like slip on the new like slidey or wooden new tiles that we got. So my mom bought me like socks that had little things at the bottom that would make it so that you can't slide on them. That's awful. Then I would still try to do it, and then I would just fall over anyway because I was just like immediately be stopped in my tracks.
What was it like? Just some sort of habit you just couldn't get over?
Yeah.
So who is this person? Who is this fellow friend? I've not seen this one before.
Oh, this is Mara, and her like big thing is that we're trying to race her to the finish.
Oh, that's quite simple. And she's really slow though.
Yeah. The thing about her is that she can fly, so she can get past all the obstacles. Wow. But she like occasionally she'll need to catch her breath, and that's really the only reason you can keep up with her at all.
She needs a bit of training, some personal training.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that side quest in Final Fantasy IX, where you had to train up that hippo. So it's make him fit.
And it's really funny that every time you get to the goal in the Mara missions, if you look at the bar at the top, she'll suddenly just like lurch to the end to make it look like it was a really close finish when it wasn't at all.
I guess it would get boring if it was really easy though.
Yeah.
Also, that wallpaper is the best thing I've ever seen.
That's good.
Biscuits. I love biscuits. It's making me fancy some. Actually, in the Netherlands, do they actually have like a big selection of biscuits like they do? Because I know England has a big like pride over their biscuits.
No, it depends on what store you go to, I guess. I think candy stores don't really sell like biscuits here at all. It's all like really heavy sweets, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you'd want biscuits, you'd have to go to a convenience store.
Wow. Oh god, my cat just walked in the room.
Oh no.
It's alright. I'll just, she'll just meow a little bit. It'll add some extra depth to this Let's Play.
There's no better LP for your cute cat to join in on than this one.
We just talk about biscuits, and I think my cat got kind of excited by that, so... Oh, man. Fair enough. But no, it's like over here we just have a ridiculous variety of biscuits, so... I was just wondering. Because who doesn't love a couple of biscuits occasionally?
Man, I love biscuits. There's one variety that I particularly enjoy. Is it's just like it's the regular like cookie biscuit that has like the I don't know like how you would call it like the
so it's
it's like just the regular like a square biscuit, but then with like the rounded edges, like the arched edges, sort of.
Oh,
you know
I know.
What I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So it's like a rectangle, but with Is it just like one layer as well?
No, it's well. That's the start of it. It's just like a regular biscuit with like arched like ends, and then it has like chocolate on top of it, and then on like the whole thing, and then inside the chocolate there's like something like sculpted in it. So, for example, like a windmill or something.
That's it's so Dutch.
Yeah, but they're really nice too because it's not like the two flavors are just like completely mixed together because they're like on separate parts because they're on top of each other. So it's like this really unique blend of like the dry biscuit and then the really nice milky chocolate.
No, that sounds really good actually. It reminds me a bit of a Viennese whirl. Maybe? I'm not sure. It's like similar. It's got like the biscuit on the bottom, but it's got chocolate on the inside in the middle layer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then it's got a biscuit again on the top. So it's like a sandwich, basically. But yours sounds like it's just got the biscuit and the chocolate on top.
Yeah, so it's like if you'd put butter on toast or something compared to a sandwich, yeah.
Which I think I know exactly what you mean now, but I don't know the name of what it's called over here. But we have something that's very similar to that.
I don't think we have a specific name for it either. It's very peculiar because I don't really understand why having like the little picture sculpted on it is like an inherent feature of that type of biscuit, but you won't find that kind of biscuit without the picture on it. It's really something else.
Not even in like rip-off brands?
No.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Gotta show some dedication to your windmills there.
I can't even think of like a prime brand that sells that. I think it's like just all off brands. Or like home brand, I guess.
So this race is totally unfair.
Yeah.
You just got Mara just going as normal, and then you're just a really fast dolphin. That's not fair at all. I call shenanigans.
As these missions go on, Mara keeps getting faster and faster, so...
Yeah, she gets a little bit of a spring in her step.
Yeah. But because she was the last character that we unlocked, we're definitely still in her early mission still. So a lot of these are quite easy.
Do we have any more friends to unlock?
No, we have all of them.
Oh, we have all of them.
Yes.
I'm a bit worried, but I'm a bit worried to say, but how is Buster?
Buster is still alive and kicking. Kicking Waddle Dees, that is.
He'll never... He's still around, just being a Buster.
Yeah.
Wow.
The frustrating thing about both Buster and Mara is that they're the last two characters you unlock.
Yeah.
And there's kind of a big gap between unlocking them and Carrie. And they're like really late into the game, but they're the characters that have the most missions.
Really?
Yeah, so like these last couple of bonus videos are just going to be stacked with Mara and Buster just because they have so many missions and all of them are still left to do.
I gotta move my cat now because she's starting to rub up against the microphone.
Do we need to pause the video?
No, not at all, because
okay, good.
I just needed to put her down.
Alright.
She's getting to... she was like sat with me the whole time.
Oh.
So, always fun. Oh god. Yeah, you can see that Mara's going quite a bit faster here, so
yeah.
I can see what you mean.
Because this is one of those levels also where you have to go vertical a lot, and for her that doesn't really make a difference because she can just go wherever she wants.
Yeah. Yeah, she can just fly over everything. God. Can't take it. No, so Buster's just doing his own thing then. Alright.
Yeah.
How many more Buster missions do we have left?
Oh, jeez, man. Like 10, maybe?
It's a lot of busting.
Yeah.
I don't know if to look forward for that or not. Oh god, Mara cries when you win.
Mara's a real...
sore loser.
Like, I skip over the text, like, after the first time we do a mission for these characters, but basically what she says is just like, oh, good for you, Kirby. I guess I'll have to try harder next time. She's way rude.
I know. What is with the people on the top floor and being rude?
Yeah. Well, Buster's just, like, really aggressive, but Mara's more like, she's just really prudish, I guess.
Yeah. She's used to just getting everything she wants, and she thinks she's the greatest.
Yeah.
So, she just, pulling a little... I like the way she runs. It's like a little... I don't even know how to describe it. But it's cute.
Yeah. She looks so stressed out.
I know, she's trying so hard to, like, win against you. It's like a true rivalry.
But it's too bad, because I really need that wallpaper.
I know, that Jolly Roger wallpaper there. That was really good.
That was a pretty good one. Yeah.
That's pretty punk. Is there any wallpaper that's more punk than that?
Just one that says punk's not dead, and then dead is written D-E-D.
No, it should be written D3D. Come on.
Oh, okay. D-A-D.
And there has to be at least 5 anarchy symbols.
Have you heard about what Banksy has been up to lately?
Yeah, because obviously it's happening in Somerset, so
yeah.
Like all my friends are just like, oh my god, Banksy! The whole Dismaland thing. Yeah, I
for
heard
those
about
of you
that.
who don't know, Banksy in secrecy, or maybe he like planned this whole thing along with Walt Disney himself. He put up a bunch of art installations in Disneyland that he has referred to collectively as Dismal Land.
It's great. It's like if you actually seen what kind of things it's got in it, like when you go in, there is a big pond, and inside the pond is a camper van that's as in like an RV kind of thing. That's just submerged in the water. You've got like a like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, but all distorted, like she's trying to take a picture of her phone, it's corrupted or something. It's really bizarre.
The only one I've seen is like the homeless person or whatever sitting on the whirly or like the merry-go-round, and he's sitting like on boxes of corn, or I forget what they say.
It's I don't know really, but I haven't seen all of it. But the best part is the Dodgems or the bumper cars, where Death himself rides the Dodgems. I'm not kidding. And then you've also got random boats filled with migrants, because all that stuff. It's interesting, and my friends are like, "Oh my god, we have to go!" So I'm probably going to wind up going at some stage.
I don't know if Banksy devolved into a self-parody on purpose, or if he just doesn't realize how much of a goof he is.
I know. I'll see what you did there, but
oh, that wasn't even on purpose, but actually it was.
It totally was. But no, like. It's just the point I'm just quite laughing at it. It's just amusing now. You gotta love it.
if anyone else is interested in seeing Banksy embarrass himself, you should watch his documentary Exit Through the Gift Shop, which is basically him hanging out with this really peculiar tiny Frenchman. And the first half of it is just like this Frenchman who is himself a documentary maker. He's going around with all of Banksy's friends, just like shooting footage of them, like vandalizing and like putting up graffiti and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point there's like this big pushback from the police, and then Banksy's like, all right, you gotta put up this documentary now. Now is the time. And then it turns out the French guy actually didn't shoot any footage at all.
What?
Yeah. And then later on, they like go to Disneyland. So this isn't even the first time that Banksy has done something like some garbage at Disneyland. They go there and they get in trouble, and Banksy just bails out on the French dude. And then the French dude gets in trouble. And then the last third of the movie is just Banksy being completely bewildered while this talentless, like, hack Frenchman turns into a super popular street artist himself. It's just, that movie is an incredible journey, and I highly recommend watching it.
It sounds like quite an adventure.
Yeah.
Also, the whole Dismaland thing isn't actually in Disneyland, it's in a random lot in Somerset.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, it's not actually in Disneyland. As much as we'd all love it to be, it's not.